So now, when we start talking about Christmas trees, we have either artificial trees or fresh trees. Now with the artificial trees, we want to make sure that you select a tree that is fire resistant. And when you look on the tag, when you purchase that artificial tree, it'll say that it's fire resistant. You want to make sure that you select that tree. All right? Now, fresh trees, that's a different subject. We want to make sure that we select a tree that is nice and fresh. And the way that you tell that it's fresh is when you feel the needles on the tree, all of the small needles. And it doesn't matter which type of tree that you have, whether it's a Douglas fir or regular fir or a cedar. You want to make sure that those little small leaves are pliable. They shouldn't break, they should bend, and they should come back. Also, the branches, when you bend the branch, they should be flexible, very flexible, not something that breaks. If it breaks, you'll know that that is not a fresh tree. Also, when you go to select a tree, you can touch the base of the tree. And if you touch the very bottom of the tree where it's been cut, it'll be very sticky and sappy. Okay, that's from all of that pine sap that goes to the base of the tree. All right, so you want to make sure that you do that. Also, when you set the tree up and you tap the tree, after you've done all of those other things, make sure that none of the needles, that the needles just don't fall off. If you see abundance of needles that's falling off, and I'm looking at our demonstration tree here, which is not bad, you'll note that those needles, they fall off, they're brittle. You don't want to select that tree. So make sure that you have a fresh tree for the holiday. Then what you would like to do is ask that vendor if he or she could slice off the bottom of that tree about a ½ inch to an inch, so that that tree, when you get it home and set it up in the stand, it'll be absolutely fresh. It'll be able to drink the water that you supply to the tree. So those are some very, very important tips when you select a tree. And of course, you heard in the presentation that you should never block an exit with the tree. That means the stairs or doorways. So you want to make sure that you have a nice, safe holiday. And I believe now we're going to make a cut to show how that actually works. So here we go. Okay, again. Oh, this tree feels pretty good. Smells marvelous. It does. It's not quite as sticky as I would like it, but oh no, it's sap on the bottom. Here it is, very sticky, very sticky. That's what you want, and pliable. You want to make sure if it snaps off or anything like that, you want to look for another tree. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare to cut this base off. You want to make sure that you have your gloves. All right, I'm going to put these on. All right, not a bad fit. We'd like to thank our sponsors for this excellent, the excellent tools that we're using right now. And that's Lowe's, as you can see. All right, we removed the guard. And the reason I use gloves, children, is because this is very sharp blade, because they have to go through the wood and they cut very efficiently. Okay, someone has started to cut for me. All right. And, you're going to have to have somebody lean this here down a little bit, right? Okay, you hold it. Bertie, why don't you come on the other side? Just grab that. Just keep it away from there. Stand back. Stand back. Put your hands back, just right there. Okay, and trust me. Yeah. Oh, that's a little tight. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And as you can see, you have a nice, clean cut. And when you place the tree in the tree stand, you want to make sure that you fill that stand up at least 1 inch or more above the base of the cut. So that way the tree can drink the water. And can stay fresh for a long period of time. You have to check that at least once a day and fill it back up, because you'll find that that tree drinks a lot of water during the day. I usually wind up with fresh trees using at least a gallon every 2 days. They drink that much just to stay fresh. So those are the tips. Make sure that you have a great, happy holiday. God bless you all.